So guys, we're in a little bit of a predicament with the Funko Pop collection today. Or technically for the last 2 months or so. I haven't really talked about this too much, but I did lightly mention it, I think over on like a Whatnot stream or something. But me and Bailey have actually decided to try to buy a house this year, and we've been looking at houses. And yeah, it's going. Like, I don't really have a big update there other than we've already been sent like a billion houses by a realtor, and just kind of looking at them, seeing what we don't like, what we do like, where we want to live, where we don't want to live, and all that. So the usual house stuff. What's in our budget, of course. Of course, what we want is not in our budget, which that's always how that goes. But yeah, so basically that's kind of like the big news, that we are looking to buy a house. At the same time, though, the predicament I'm running into with the collection is that either way, we are moving out of this current house in like 5 months. And I really don't know if I should pack some of it up now or wait a little bit. Like, obviously I still use the background for the videos. You guys usually see me standing here, or, I turn it like that for like the TikToks and all that. But yeah, I genuinely don't know if it's wise to do it now, or maybe like do part of it, because usually you guys only see this way anyways. And I don't do videos from that point of view. So I could pack up that shelf in theory. You get what I mean? Just to kind of like help with it. Or maybe I could take this portion down or something. But let me go and show you all the chaos over here. Yeah. So that's like the Whatnot portion of it. Obviously, they're a big, sponsor of the channel here. So I just got in a bunch of stuff, like 125 pops from a friend who was selling some stuff. And they were kind of moving into like a new apartment, and they didn't really have a lot of space for all their extra pops. So yeah, I got a lot going there. My next show is actually May 23rd. Gonna have a bunch of stuff there. But sign up with Whatnot, $15 free if you guys want to. And, bookmark my show. Hope to see you there. But yeah, so that's a whole thing. I'm hoping to sell at least 80% of this, obviously. Like, I still do monthly Whatnot shows, but I'm gonna chill next time on what I get as we lead to moving out. But yeah, like, even though it's like 5 months away, that is not a lot of time. Like, last time we moved with a lot more stuff than we currently had, and it was so stressful. We lived in a 2-story house. It was so stressful. Like, oh my gosh. And then now the house we have is on like a hill technically, and it's like, bringing all that down to a moving truck is just horrible. But yeah, like, I'm probably gonna do like maybe a video of like when we're like officially moving. But for now, I just like, I'm at the standstill of, do I pack things up or do I not? Because the reason I'm saying that too is I know it's 5 months down the road, so some of you guys are gonna be like, just do it a little bit later. However, what we were kind of thinking, we technically talked to our landlord to make sure it was okay, is getting out of this lease a little bit early and moving into a house earlier. Where we can just save some money, and we're spending less money on rent and putting it more towards like a mortgage, all that. Like, it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, to me at least. But so yeah, that's where it's kind of like we were trying to move out sooner than 5 months, but we're obviously running into roadblocks there, trying to find the exact house. It could take half a year to find a house, so we're trying to speed along that process. But yeah, like, we went through some of the things so far, to buy a house, but actively still looking. But yeah, I have all of these still I have to get through, and then this whole collection. Bailey's the same way. Like, Bailey really considered making a whole video of like her entire collection, which I've been trying to get her to finish portions of her collection so I can like do another collection review with her and film her going over her entire collection. I'm trying to get my friend to clean up her collection too, so I can do a video of her collection too, because both of them have amazing ones and I want to show them off again. But yeah, so Bailey has a huge collection to pack up, and it's like, consider it like dishes, you're just putting in a box, okay? Like, pots and pans, you're throwing in a box. Pillows, you're throwing in a box. Clothes, you can just throw in a bag, and couches, you just wrap up. Like, this is gonna take days, maybe 2 weeks to pack this all up when I have the time to sit here for hours. Like, I'm gonna have to put all of these back in their boxes. I'm gonna have to take things off the wall, bubble wrap them, put them in bigger boxes, make sure everything's secure. Like, it's just gonna be such a hassle. Like, man, it's the worst part. And that's part of the reason why we want to buy a house, because we're sick of moving. Bailey first lived with me when I was living at home still, and then eventually we moved out into one house. Then we went to another house about a year later. We lived in that house, which you guys saw that video room when I had carpet and all that, for 2.5 years. and then we've lived in this house almost a year and a half. So basically this would be our third time moving, and Bailey's moved a lot more than I have, and she's just sick of it. So that's what kind of led us to the decision of buying a house. But now I'm already stressed. Like, I'm already stressed about buying the house, paying for all that, all at the same time of packing up all of this. So this is like almost like a venting video. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna do it all. Like, oh gosh, it's so like, I haven't even started yet. I'm so stressed, and hopefully some of you guys understand what I mean. Like, I'm sure obviously a lot of you guys have moved. Like, I can't even imagine like people in the military, you know, who always have to move, kids who always have to move. Like, that's gotta be just so extreme and stressful. And I just, like, there's so much to do. And last time we packed up, it went so bad. We had to make so many trips to the other house. Like, we did not do it right. And I want to do it right this time. And even though we're 5 months out, if that's when we move out, or if we move out in 2 months, I'm just stressed. Like, genuinely stressed. I guess I'm doing this video for maybe anybody who's a more experienced mover, or a little bit of guidance on where you think, like, I guess in the house buying process too, because obviously I know there's a million ways to buy a house at this point, like whether you're getting a certain type of loan, how much you put down, location, and all that. But like, obviously we need to find the house, so maybe I shouldn't stress about this as much until we find the house, and then I can stress about packing up all of this. But yeah, it's a lot. So I guess this is kind of like a life update video. I really need to do another office cleanup video. A few of you guys have been asking, because obviously I have this mess. So maybe I'll do another one of those this week or something, and maybe we'll clean up some of the collection. Maybe we'll put some things back in boxes. I don't know. Like, that's the only thing I could really maybe think about starting, is just like, maybe at the bare minimum I could just put the Attack on Titan back in their boxes, and then like display them on the shelves in boxes. Same with like Bleach and all that, and the Dragon Ball GT there. Just put things back in their boxes on the shelves, and then worry about actually packing it later. Like, you know, Demon Slayer I could basically just put back in the box, but I think you get what I mean there. And the same goes for like the statues here, for example. Like, these aren't really the main topic of my videos, so these could go first in terms of packing them up. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm like more stressed about this than I should, or maybe not stressed enough, you know? Because like, I'm sure many of you guys know this, Bailey has mentioned it, so we're on one income now too, so that comes with a lot of stress too, in terms of buying a house, moving, paying for everything. Bailey's just finishing up school, which is really good, and you know, she's been actively looking for a job with that too. But it's like, you know, there's a million costs when you go down from 2 incomes to 1. Like, it's definitely pretty hello. I thought she was gonna like attack my face. But yeah, so I guess it's just trying to find a balance to it all, genuinely. Like, there's just so many moving parts already, and like, I'm starting to get stressed with like looking at houses, because we've looked at like 3, but I'm already annoyed. You know, like, Bailey was annoyed looking at 1. She's like, oh, I like this house, but like, we had to drive really far to see it. And then she's like, oh, I'm so tired already. I'm like, listen, we can't give up after 1 house. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll keep you guys updated though, if anybody, you know, wants to keep updated on this. I guess this is more of just like a personal life update rather than like a channel update, but obviously wherever the Funko Pops goes, where the videos are gonna be done and all that. So anyways, that's it. Rant over. Again, life update. I don't know what to do with the collection right now. I don't know whether to pack it up or leave it the same for a little bit longer until we find the house, because again, my thought process is we're moving in 5 months regardless, wherever we end up, whether we rent another house, delay buying a house, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry, I just kind of yapped and ranted, but hopefully it was somewhat enjoyable. If anybody has any advice on any of the things I was talking about, you know, feel free to leave a comment down below, of course. Any advice is welcome on the situation if you've kind of been in this situation before. Nonetheless, again, love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one.